Let's think. This is a place where you are gonna have to do the help here to say what things are, because this is not gonna translate well.
Like right now?
Yes, I would like to know what this says.
Something about lightning or something like that.
I guess, wait, does the bottom menu say you can level up okay, so I guess, this is
Thunder Sky. Okay, Thunder Sky.
So magic, interesting. Almighty is kind of sky, basically.
Air. Yeah. Keep in mind, because I'm looking at the stream.
I know, the chat's over it. It's Nettie's fault.
Yes, this is the dark magic level up.
Right.
The dark and earth, it looks like. Something like that.
Well, so there's dark, okay. Never mind. What I said about Almighty doesn't make any sense. So, the spell that I'm using is Dark Earth, and then there's also Dark Sky. And I don't know. Okay. I mean, they're different spells, and I'm sure that they have some different effect. But I've just been sort of banking everything into the same one.
This is Dark Sky.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I guess those are the only... Makes sense. So
that's
the only
Dark
two have the option of, you know what? I might get Dark Sky just so that I have it in case.
So you have two options.
Yeah.
In case for some reason sky magic is more important in a certain situation. Less.
Wow, that's a very different pattern.
Taboo 4. I think we've seen enemies use taboo before.
I can get taboo.
Yeah.
Okay, that was quite effective. We've got that and lost 12 dream credits for it. Let's take a quick look at what support magic we've got available.
If you think I can read that, but I know that the name is
distraction magic. This is support magic that causes the opponent's coding to fail. Okay, so
I can definitely tell you the name of the spells. That's easy for me to read.
This is distraction, which is...
so the spells are called noise 1 through 3.
Yeah, so this is sea lock.
Those ones are called something roast accessory, or lost accessories.
Okay, this
so they make the enemy lose their accessory.
Right. It decreases their defense is what it says in the translation. So that makes sense.
This is stop.
Huh. This is a support magic that freezes the opponent's movements for a certain period of time.
That's useful.
Actually, potentially very useful. I wonder how long that period of time is, though.
I'm guessing quite short, on the order of a second or two, but still.
Well, the thing is, it
higher
takes,
as it goes higher. So.
It takes like a second just to get unlocked from your magic. So it would be utterly pointless if it only logs as long as it takes for you to be able to do anything else.
Yeah. Wills?
Bacteria magic. Releases bacteria that decrease the opponent's skills. Interesting.
I mean, the name of this spell is Wills. Or Wheels? Wheels, maybe?
Bacteria are like wheels. Okay, we've gone full loop.
Yeah. Tibu. Oh, they're called sensitive, Senshi Tibu.
I feel like at least trying stop.
Okay. No, this isn't stop. No, this is noise.
I would just, I needed the translation to know that, of course.
You actually hadn't gone through all of them. I think there were two that you didn't really look at, but that's fine.
Wait, but sensitive is what we started on.
But I think the one after sensitive, I don't remember.
Oh, anyway, too bad.
Stop. Yeah.
So interestingly, it didn't even show me the one that seals their weapon because I've already learned that, and I guess you can't level it up further.
Okay.
Wow. So this is kind of the opposite of that common pattern.
Yes.
This is duh.
Yes.
Duh. Terrible. Even worse. That's not even going to get me anything. You know what? I forgot to save before doing this one, so we're just going to save in the middle. It's great. It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh, that was awful. I think I might need to get only perfects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need one perfect, which is not going to happen. But it will if I do this. Not like that. There's your perfect. All it took was the power of cheating. Equip it in magic, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I'm going to...
Save it.
I'm going to reluctantly replace my... like the status ailment clearing magic that I barely use and don't even really understand.
Yes. Because you also get status clearing items.
Yes. Fairly regularly.
You're going to reluctantly crouch at the starting line.
Here's where I really need help,
You should probably save before training more magic. Oh, you're just going to use cheating. Okay, that's fine. This is status clear. This is stop. Wasn't that status clear that you wanted? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Status clear is what I just replaced.
Yes.
Stop is what I replaced it with. So because I could always save state, because I could always save, I don't think that it's unreasonable for me to save state for these. It just makes it faster, effectively.
Yep.
What?
Clay, bird.
What?
Stone.
Oh, wait, I remember this.
Clay,
sorry, wait, I went into image trading. Okay, this is a way of, so it just lets you build up your, like, power, life, tech, and speed, basically. But,
okay, well, I kind of build up your speed.
Well, no, because the thing is, you can also do that with just IPs.
Sure.
And dream credits.
I see what you're saying. You don't want to waste dream credits on
Exactly. Yeah. I totally forgot about that because it is like an utter waste. Okay. I'm going to sink the rest into just getting my usual magic up even higher. That was awful. I was paying inadequate attention. That's more like it. No archery training, asked Nettie. Never. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Come on, you can get full. Not like that, you can't. So this is presumably obvious to everyone by this point, but you have 5 attempts, and you need 5 points. So that was just it automatically reassigning the higher level version to O, because you can technically keep the lower level version if you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You need 5 you need to fill in 5 areas of the ring. But if you get the highest level, like if you do perfectly, then you fill in 2. So technically you could get it in only 3 of those 5 attempts. But if you get a low enough level, then you get 0. So it's like I said, probably everybody got that and it was obvious. Oh, no attempts! I just did this. I obviously don't want a tutorial. There it is. There it is. When I didn't need it anymore.
You didn't even need it, yeah.
I mean, it's still good practice.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have level 11 on that, and I got loads of other crap. Now it is time to save. Somehow this ring menu system manages to look very intuitive and yet be very unintuitive.
Yeah.
Okay, back into the hellscape. And I guess we'll get an opportunity to see some of level 1 that you never really saw, because obviously I've just been skipping it. So basically, there are like 3 houses, on level 1 that when you open them, the person inside just says, "Come back when you're stronger," or something like that. And now that makes sense, that it's like, okay, wait, I've been to level 8, I've seen the jerk who was like, I hope my friend escaped to level 1, maybe now, okay, yeah, something's happening.
Yeah.
Messenger from the Red Flower Mansion, that's like level 3.
False words, false world, false life. True words, true world, true life. Discard the old carcass. The snake will be reborn countless times.
Yay for bullshit philosophical stuff.
Messenger from the Blue Flower Mansion. Oh, so they're having a English Civil War situation.
Yes.
We have been eagerly awaiting the arrival of one who can encounter the snake, if you know what I mean. First, please listen to our request. Please come this way. I don't have any control. I'm following them.
Blue flower.
Red flower?
Red flower.
To face the snake, if you know what I mean. Preparations are necessary, if you know what I mean.
Blue flower. There we go.
Until the time is right, there is no need to interfere with the snake.
But when the time is right, you'll know.
Then you need to interfere with the snake. When the snake demands that you interfere with it.
So they're guiding you to the place that you'll need to go to level 8.
Because like I said, there are several such houses.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm back in control. Huh. Please lend us your strength as well. Always talk to people in clearly the wrong order.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true that there is a labyrinth within the barrier? I heard it's a labyrinth where you gather stones. Is that true? No. Just not really. Please lend us your strength as well. Messenger from the White Flower Mansion.
Please lend us your strength as well.
Presumably there will also be a Black Flower Mansion.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, labyrinth within the barrier. If you fit gemstones into stone tablets, you can obtain IP. Is that what that weird?
That's what I was wondering. But gemstones. That was talking specifically about a sword. When you saw that thing.
Yeah, and I don't feel like that could be a mistranslation.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Of course, he's just asking. He could just be wrong.
It's saying that the amount of IP obtained varies depending on the type of stone inserted and the location where it is inserted, but it's just a rumor.
Oh, many things vary based on the type of stone inserted and where it's inserted.
There's the Black Mansion.
I mean, this is the one that we were immediately facing, and I, of course, didn't talk to it.
We humbly beseech you, please lend your power to our master.
Master!
If you're the chosen one, you would
sushi nin hey ho.
Wait, again, it translated it without the name. God damn it, ChatGPT.
Well, because ChatGPT knows the context. They know that you already know your name.
If you are the chosen one.
Oh, wait. Oh, I see. It's like he's using it as an honorific in a situation where in English you would say you. Is that what's happening?
Yeah. It says asushi nin heiho sama nara ba.
Okay, just to be clear, it's pronounced asushi nin heiho. You have to put just a little bit uncomfortably long of a pause in there.
I see.
You'll surely be able to vanquish that
demon-like being. Is it a demon? No, it's kind of demon-esque.
Oh, damn! You missed it. If you saw on the previous menu the demonic, the kanji for demonic, you would have seen the little character that looks kind of like the Roman numeral 2 with the square in it.
Oh.
Please lend us your power.
No.
Is that so? There is no other choice. However, if you defeat that being, you may not understand the intentions of the Avenger aiming for Cazador.
Cazador is Kasawa.
Kasawa. Yeah, Kasawa. Okay, so in other words, I need that to get her memory
there's
back.
the character. The first character there means evil.
Neat.
And you can see the top half of it. Yeah.
A demon-like creature cannot be easily defeated. It is advisable to increase your life points.
I've increased my life points plenty, thank you. Please make use of this dream credit to increase your life points with the soul catch of the barrier. So it wants you to play soul catch, which is the worst of those games.
I bet they gave you 48 dream credits.
Yeah, I was about to say, is there any way for me to, on this screen, figure out how many dream credits I have? It has a total IP counter. That's interesting. But yeah, no DC here.
How about Marvel?
Oh, okay. I was like, are you still trapping me? No, he's gonna let me go. But can I go to level 8 or? Wow, this is an exciting room you've got here. It's a way of getting stuck. Hooray! So what
looks
I am
like behind the white mansion one, there's a little room that you can't access.
Yeah, there's just a single cell I can't get to.
It's a staircase. Is that a staircase on the bottom?
No, I don't think so.
No,
I think that's just the stone tile from an odd angle.
Yeah, okay. Nettie says it's nice of him to give you the credits even though you refuse to help.
That's right, I did. Please take care of our master and our comrades. No, I'm probably not gonna. If by take care of you mean kill. So I suspect... No, damn it, where is my... So, like, clearly I needed to talk to these before I could go through that staircase. But,
now you're wondering whether you have to go all the way back down again or whether you just talk to somebody on this floor.
Exactly. But my first thing is I need to figure out how many dream credits they gave me. Now it's going to go through the whole IP screen and show that I got no IPs. Oh, you bastards.
Is that just enough for a game?
That is just shy of enough to train up.
Well, I know that, but is it also just enough for the life?
It's actually enough for 2 of the weapon game. So, okay,
well, yeah,
you know what?
True. Yeah.
I will show you the life gaining game, but then you will see that it is utter trash. Like, it is simply the worst.
Yeah.
So that's
save first.
Soul Catch. I probably should save normally, but I'm just, I'm going to save this way anyway. So given that
I didn't actually mean save like real save. I just meant
make
it so you cannot waste these.
Soul Catch is the life up one. So you just have to
time the shot.
It's not only time the shot, but the reticule, you have to be centered. And also, you have to time it for, like, when it hits the foreground, so to speak.
That's what I meant by time the shot.
But, of course, it's just a 2D sprite in a 3D space.
Yeah.
And, so... I missed, so if you look around, I missed the slow, I got up to and fast, I can't see what's at the bottom right, I missed an up to, I missed a down, I missed a bunch of crap.
Google says that you're supposed to let the spiky ones fly by.
Oh, that would make sense. Anyway, failed to increase life points remain unchanged. I at least managed not to decrease my life points, but that whole game is utter trash. It is simply the worst. The weapon training at least is something that you can't do separately.
Yeah, it's trash, but at least you can like if you get on the plus side, you can just remain on the plus side and not.
Yeah, I agree, Boogle. Like Soul Catch is terrible. Code training is I don't know exactly what it should be, and weapon training is like it's arcade. It's like a slot machine.
Oh, this is a perfect one. No downs on the first layer.
Ooh, there are no downs on the first layer,
and there's a lot of ups on the first layer. So yeah, just spam until you start seeing downs.
What does multi-ball actually do? I noticed that there aren't multiple balls.
I think it means the balls come out faster, maybe? I don't know, actually, yeah.
I guess, maybe they are coming out faster.
Google says it makes them spawn faster. Okay, so there's starting to be grays in the background.
Yeah, distant background, though.
Yeah, but you're getting pretty close to them. You have quite a few ups now. You have 13 ups. But I guess it's still pretty unlikely you're going to hit it down, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to go for it this time.
Yeah. There we go. That's pretty good. That's 4.
That seems like a lot of
12,
ups.
15 ups. And you got
23 to
15 weapon
38.
points.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. And we got enough to do that twice, so let's see. Next time it'll just only have gray ones on the first
grays,
layer.
Yeah. Boogle says your weapon points max at 99.
That's not too surprising. I mean, I'm nowhere near there now.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to save before going into the game so that it'll generate a different set.
Exactly.
You know what? Just to test, I'm going to immediately back out and see, because there were like 2 grays there. Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see how good or bad we... Yeah, now there's 4.
It's just
That's terrible.
Yeah. Well, I one of those you had like 8 on the first layer.
Yeah. We've done even worse.
Yes. So just keep going until you don't have a gray on the front layer? Or?
Well,
I think two or fewer is probably
only this time
acceptable.
I'm willing to do that, because this was like the test time. In the future, I will not be doing... God, I mean, I'm going to keep doing this time because it's only going to give me like half downs on the front layer. What the hell?
Jeez.
I'm gonna choose no and then click it again just to sort of mess with the randomizer.
even though that's definitely, wow,
that's
bad.
So much worse.
Now that one where you got none on the front is looking very
it's seeming miraculous.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
No, I wouldn't accept more than 3, basically.
Well, I hope everybody wanted to watch reloading this over and over again.
4.
Let me just drop my controller.
3 might be acceptable at this point.
Yeah, given that the alternative seems to be infinity.
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do is again, once I'm at +4, I'll just stop. Oh my god, I asked for the tutorial.
4 is only 4 more weapon points. But yeah, I mean, that's fair, yeah. There's 3.
You know what? Maybe I'll go for 5 so that it's 1 dream credit per point.
Okay, and now we don't... Yeah, so we got it down, so... We don't know how many that is down.
I think I'm at +1 now. I'm going to call it -2 just for...
Okay.
I don't know how much it is.
There's a 3, so that,
I'm at
puts you at
+4. But I said I want +5 now because I want as many dream credits as I have.
Yes.
Okay, we're done. We're done.
There we go.
Assuming down is -2.
+5, yeah. I suspect down's -3, given how much you lost that one time. We thought you were relatively even.
This is the really fun part of this mini game, where you just go, I think I'm up, but I don't understand the math, so I'm just gonna like sit here and be up. If
So
I
you're
am up, but I don't understand the
X
math.
right now. And you only got 4, so yeah, it is -3. But at least you have 42 now.
You know what? I'm fine with +4.
Yes.
And yeah, I have specifically 42, which is a better number to have than most numbers. Even if it's better than a higher number.
Exactly. Is it better than 69?
Depends who's asking.
Accurate.
I was immediately reminded. This is not like I mean, this is a joke, but it's not like a repeatable joke in that sense. It was just forum context. But somebody was, making the claim, or saying that in Sesame Street they should make it official that Bert and Ernie are a married couple, and somebody asked, like, what does the gay community even gain by Bert and Ernie being a gay couple? And the response was, depends on whether you're Bert or Ernie. And it's like, that makes no sense, and yet it's hilarious.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you know what? Here's something to test. These other directions that I wasn't able to go to before, I still can't go to. So cool.
Iremasen.
Neat.
Iremasen.
So he specifically gave me those dream credits to get life points, and then I was like, nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Thank you for the weapon points.
So I am gonna tootle around just a little bit, see if there's anything I can do.
I think since Boogle wasn't here for the first part of the stream, he doesn't know about that we switched to the bow and arrow because of the ring that gave you plus 30 speed.
Well, now he does. Now they do. The Beast King realm, the Demon World, the Amazed, Beast King realm, whatever. Oh, this jerk could have taken me to the fourth level all along.
Yes.
My God. I should have just explored this whole area before.
Maybe these other guys are the ones that can take you to the... probably not.
That had like a crazy symbol on the door. Face this. Uh-oh. The magic armor. I came inside. He immediately turned me around and said, face this way. No, I know this guy. He's a training guy. I just forgot. I had already... this is one of the places that was actually available on the first pass through. I put a tactic known as return. Yeah, but I don't actually know how to return. Before you choose. Oh, God. Well, I'm not anything to return about my own body. I don't want to do anything.
Wait, you don't training in magic return, don't you think magic return would return you to the previous level?
No, I know what magic return is. Okay. We've even seen enemies do it occasionally. So if you code with the exact same time as they do, then you return their magic.
Yeah. But what would it do if you used it outside of battle?
Well, no. It's not. You can't like select return.
It's not magic. Okay.
It's just that if you are able to return, then when you code, it does that. Okay, so this jerk won't send. Well, what about one of these other jerks? What about you?
Well, you did tell him no.
I did tell him no. You're not wrong. Please lend us your aid as well. None of these keys. Yeah, okay. This is just the same. If you stick some gemstone somewhere, then you'll get ips, apparently. I'm gonna talk to all of these just in case one of them now teleports me, which I doubt.
Lend us your aid, yeah.
Flower people seem more inclined to teleporting you, says Nettie. The flower people probably would have teleported me all the way since I've been able to get to level 4, and I'm just an idiot. I never checked. Okay.
Well, he looks familiar. He's definitely the guy's friend, the guy in the jail.
Escapees from the Dark Temple. The priests in that temple were once in the Dragone Alchemy Workshop, and I am one of them. Well, if you're going deeper into the labyrinth, I'll take you down to the 7th floor underground. Shall I take you there? Yes. Okay, so there's our quick skip to the 7th floor.
Yes.
Which is still, I guess, I just needed to talk to those jerks on the 1st floor in order to get to the 8th floor, so.
Yep.
Probably it's not a big deal now.
That is the expectation, we'll say.
Now, I've only gone this way. All right, like I've not even gone downstairs, and yet I did perfectly walk to it.
Yep.
Now, that's what we call spatial memory.
Do you want to go?
Oh, to the Rainbow King world. King oh, my.
Yeah, I recognize King and World. Now I know what rainbow looks like. It's insect to the left of another character. I don't think that was quite insect, but maybe it is.
When I think of rainbows, I think of bugs.
That's what I'm confused about. I mean, that could just be for the pronunciation. This is a cutscene.
Hi.
Wow.
Remember her?
She has she's not wearing much.
Her nipples are covered. It's fine. Illusory woman. You have come. My name is Mashio. She has the same voice as Kaso, apparently.
Mashioru.
Who are you?
Mashiuru. Yeah. I would say the other translation, Mashiul, or Masiul, is closer.
I see. So you are the one who called the traveler from tomorrow. What is your relationship with Big Brother or that person?
What? I really wish that we could convince the translator to not translate Asushininin
No. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah.
Heiho as you.
Yeah. What? You don't know? You don't understand?
What? You don't know? You're not sure? I see. But you look so similar. It must be more than just a coincidence.
So there's like another, there's an anointed one of the past that we are, sort of fulfilling the same prophecies, and we've seen that before.
Boogle is surprised at what you named yourself.
Yes, Boogle. So I intentionally asked. So I at that point I was playing with a translator who actually speaks enough Japanese to have helped me know better, but I intentionally didn't. It's just like, damn, I don't know that word. You don't know Asushininin?
Nobody does.
Heiho.
Ne, Asushininin Heiho-san.
Hey, traveler from tomorrow, do you know about the evil magician incident? That incident was caused by me.
Well, you're kind of a dick then.
That nightmare of an incident was my fault.
How dare you? Actually, wait, it's even weirder that Google Translate keeps translating it as Mr. Heiho or Heiho-san, because in Japanese, that's the wrong place for the surname. Kazuha never told you how many other guys she brought down here, says Nettie in chat. Kazuha was very clear that she's, you mean, right, that as in to be the traveler of tomorrow, to be the hero, yeah.
It's also my fault that you were cursed. We always will interpret
that as for other reasons.
It's also my fault that you were cursed. Please, go deeper down.
Deeper down.
I believe that only you can save the people from the fear.
Save the people from the fear?
Of the evil magician, and save this world of souls now. Please, aim for the Tower of Dreams at the bottom of the labyrinth.
I think the other translation, which uses terror instead of fear, I think that makes more sense. The terror of the evil magician.
It's like machine igloos that contain cocoon enemies in them.
Yes. This is normal. Remember, this is a drug trip.
I mean, the thing about this game is that whatever you think this game has or does or is like, it's just gonna be different. It's just whatever. It is incoherent. Okay, let's see what kind of enemies we're getting down here. Ooh, it's horseman.
Girocho Namuku.
Namanuts.
Girocho Namuku. Namuku isn't obviously a kind of, isn't a color, so that
my
looked
A
a lot
is
worse
locked.
than it was. And your A is locked.
Ring seal has occurred. The ring and bracelet cannot be used. A is arm accoutrements. Accessories. That was terrible. Oh my god, I utterly forgotten the timing on that. Oh, my W was locked too.
Uh-oh.
There's a level 11. Look at that.
Wow.
And my C was locked. Oh my god, stop!
Wow. And your P.
Luckily, just in time for me to win.
Yeah.
My C and my P. Oh, well, the W's unlocked. At one point, my W, C, P, and A were all locked at the same time. That was a dramatic moment there.
C-A-W-P.
My co-op. Why are they igloos? What is... I guess I don't know what I was expecting from this drug trip game.
And this is the rainbow world, right? So they're rainbow igloos.
We found the rainbow.
Oh, and those are rainbows. Yeah. So this is the gay level.
This is the gay level.
Among the circles of hell, this is the one that all the gays go to.
Yeah, and when I think of homosexuality, what I think of is igloos.
Yeah. Haven't you ever been in the gay igloo?
Entirely due to, I think it's Jack Black's song, I'm the only gay Eskimo in my tribe.
Oh, nice.
I'm so just distressed by the magic machinery.
I love the fact that there's just, I was going to call them gay doors, rainbow doors. Oh, hello, Lawrence.
The spirit of Lawrence. You haven't seen this guy yet, but he's been following us around the whole time. The shadow of Lawrence, according to this translation. The one who bears the fate to be the nourishment of the paradise, the invincible Rainbow King. Do you want to touch the great power, if you know what I mean? The eternity symbol, the heavenly snake.
Yeah. The invincible Rainbow King would want to touch the heavenly snake.
The invincible Rainbow King really wants you to touch his heavenly snake. What can I say? Oh, I did not expect a yes or no option here. I thought it was just going to be...
Do you want to touch the heavenly snake?
Well, I guess we'd better touch the heavenly snake.
Is this just a drug trip that you're about to have? Yeah.
This is every touching the heavenly snake experience. Oh, okay, this is to leave, I guess. I just immediately was like, never mind. You coward who fears the reincarnation of the Shadow of Lawrence. I got mistranslated, the Shadow of Lawrence.
Yeah.
So the Shadow of Lawrence says, you coward, are you going to run away? No.
Wow, look at those creatures. They're creatures. They're creatures, all right. What do they have to say to you? You want to talk to them? Rainbow person.
This isn't they collectively are rainbow people.
Yes.
The
well, that makes this one a rainbow person.
World.
Rainbow person. Something about ice?
Paradise eternal.
Oh, paradise. Okay.
Paradise.
Paradise.
Lawrence is not a very epic fantasy
name.
That
means
says
eternal. Okay.
Sure it is. Eternal radiance. The rainbow exists to protect loved ones.
That's the Rainbow King clearly at the end.
Yeah.
Paradise. Something.
Fool who knows not the meaning of paradise. You must touch the heavenly snake to know the meaning of paradise.
You must touch the Rainbow King's heavenly snake to know the meaning of paradise.
The rainbow was born from the power of the Sealing King's love.
This is like a Charlie the Unicorn drug trip, isn't it?
This level is fairly Charlie the Unicorn. Raduga. So wait, is this not the Rainbow King? Maybe the Rainbow King is named the Raduga. Protect the loved ones of the Sealing King. That is the role of the rainbow. Do not interfere with love. Oh god, we're about to interfere with love, I think. Oh no!
Yeah,
oh,
you get to fight all of them.
Oh
no! Raduga.
I have no items. I have
but you
no
do have
items.
Weapons. You do have a bow.
It did not. Yeah, it didn't even let me move.
Yeah. That's just
that's a forced
thou
battle.
Must die.
Yeah.
There should be a way to protect oneself from the magic of the rainbow.
Illis nickel?
It says Irisu Nike.
So ChatGPT went with Illis nickel. Google Translate went with Iris Nickel. I'm going to go with Iris Nickel.
I mean, it doesn't say nickel either. It says Nike. But yeah.
The Iris Nike.
At this rate, I won't be able to withstand that impact.
Yeah, I died.
Whoa! Is how you say rainbow in Spanish, arco iris. So it probably is in Italian too.
Wait, that was the actual animation you get when you die in the dreamscape. It's just that this was you die, and also here's a hint. That's bizarre.
Yeah.
The Greek word for rainbow is iris, apparently, suggests.
Yeah. I was saying that Spanish iris is rainbow. So I mean, obviously, iris Nike is meant to be rainbow related.
Oh, okay. By the power of the Great Spirit, LP will be fully restored. Status or abnormalities will be restored. Oh, but that's just again. So that was an actual death, even though it was forced.
Yeah. Not that, I mean, you hadn't really gained anything at that point anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But it just means don't go there yet.
Well, I suspect that, like, somewhere else on that level will be...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I just went straight to the place of me getting killed.
Boogle says Nike or Nike is the Greek word for victory or something, so Iris Nike is rainbow victory!
Rainbow victory!
I never talked to the other one. Hey there, Whitey.
Like light beam something?
Escapee from the Temple of Light.
Those from the Temple of Light hold the secret of the White Knecht.
What level are they based in? He's not going to tell you until you find them. And this is the Ice Temple?
Escapee from the Ice Temple.
Those from the Ice Temple know about Dakro's past.
Oh, we had a good conversation.
But there's no Flame Temple. There's 3 of the 4 elements.
Well, but so this entire, like, this is the dark dungeon.
Yeah, I understand that. But why are there the ice and the light ones there?
I don't. Oh, wait. For some reason, I was like, this doesn't look like level 8. I wonder why. Oh, it's already 3:45 almost. Mm-hmm. I was so intensely
Enwrapped.
involved, and yes, I was raptured by this game. You heard.
This game took you to heaven without killing you.
I'm going to commit the ultimate sin.
What's that?
Following
Turning
the
right?
wall. Yeah.
How dare you?
There was an LP400
dare
potion
you.
right there.
Yep.
Lol. Well, let me just close that again. I kind of love the the Magitech. This area really makes me sort of like, it's all kind of but it's a good
Yeah. That spell is called Mist Green.
Oh my god, stop!
These guys should be called Chastity Doms because they lock everything out.
They lock your C, your P, your D.
Yep.
Your W?
Your WAP. You know what that stands for, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Following the right wall is having some interesting...
Just infinite rainbow igloos.
The igloos aren't very... Well, yeah, they are, I guess. I only really saw, like, the green frontage of them, but yeah, they're rainbow around the center. Okay, let's just not... Ooh. Of course, you can just go down. Well, no, you can't, because...
No, you can't because of
because
the
the
dom.
dominatrix is here
Exactly.
to tell you no.
Julia the dominatrix. Romeo.
Oh, okay. There was some mention on, like, floor 3 of Romeo. And
This is interesting because Romeo and Julia, not Juliet.
Well, do we know how Juliet gets translated into Japanese?
I would assume it's Giulietto, not Julia.
Oh no, God, I didn't want to immediately
Time
get
to
killed
fight
again.
Julia.
Come on, game.
I bet this is where you're supposed to go. I bet the Rainbow King is not where you're supposed to
I'm
go
not
yet.
in control. I can't move. Oh, she
What?
just
She just hits you
any
and
good
runs, okay.
dominatrix, she just gives me a good
Yep,
smack
yep.
and leaves.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, I don't think that you're supposed to go down to the next level. Just up until this point, everything on a level has been solvable. Just within the level.
Even though we still haven't figured out where the 4th key piece is on level 4.
Indeed.
And never will.
I'm like sort of afraid to open the ones with enemies in them because that one enemy absolutely. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Bitamu Azuro. Yeah, so it's a blue beatum.
It's a blue be-dum.
Blue doobie-dum. Doobie-dum doobie-doo.
I think I need to grind between this and the...
Yeah, and you know where you can grind quite easily.
Look at how quickly that bar goes down now. I am not locked out of... I'm locked for such a brief period after using magic. And yes, I know exactly where I can grind because there happens to be a level with 3 enemies that I know I can defeat but are like ridiculous.
And a healing point.
And a healing point, for that matter. Whip. And we did, like, achieve things on this go-through, so.
This is obviously a beatum nero, a black beatum.
I forgot to wait for it to not be flashing. It needs to be able to take damage before I shoot at it. Look at how much faster that went when I used the bow that I still forget it's supposed to be my primary weapon.
Yes. And you have 42 uses of now, so it's really not that big a deal for you to use it on even pretty much every enemy if you want to.
You know what just clicked to me? I have a fast way down. I don't really have a fast way up.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that when you took the fast way down. I mean, your fast way up is spending a lot of IP. This is obviously the red be-dum.
The dead be dumb.
Yes.
The redemption be dumb. Oh, that was a reference to a video game.
Hey, treasure.
Magma. I mean, other than just, like, poking into every igloo and seeing what's there, I don't know what else to do.
Hey, it's a ring. Or a bracelet. Probably a ring, though.
Yeah, that was definitely a ring. In fact, I feel like that was one of the recovery rings that I have infinity of and routinely forget to use. Well, I guess time to just go through every igloo and hope that something...
I'm every igloo.
The king of the gays must have some reason for having all of these rainbow igloos.
Yes, all of the gay igloos, exactly.
The gay I can't.
The gigloos? Giggity glues?
The giggity glues. I've got the giggity blues.
Wow.
I think I just got unlucky with that first enemy because these are... Yeah.
There was one of those hard ones on each side, one of the cocklocks.
Bye. The just like lock everything jerks.
Yes.
And they do that spell that locks you out and that does it seems to just do a random lock and they do it like so fast. It's just rapid
and it's
fire.
Called something green and the something before the green doesn't make any sense. Hey, it's a new guy.
Not the potato.
Soramu Nero. It's a black Soramu. Oh, so we have seen this guy before, yeah. Black potato.
I don't understand what just happened.
You just did 176 damage to a guy with 2 life left?
Yep. That's what I did.
If you were playing FF10, you'd have overkill experience. And
this game could learn several other lessons from FF10. It is really the thing that would make this game better is just if it was Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
I'm not quite certain how sarcastic I'm being. There's definitely a non-zero degree of sarcasm. Okay, he just didn't want to fight me. Hello?
Yep. Just shoot him from here then.
How did...
He was moving.
And it was all for a potato.
Yep. You know how to say potato in Japanese?
Well, given that potatoes are a New World crop, I'm going to say that even if it, like... I would be shocked if it's not potato, but that has nothing to do with it being, Japanese is just English said funny.
It is not even a borrowed word.
What?
Jagaimo.
Is that a calc of Ground Apple?
It is a calc, I believe. I think the emo is I don't let me see if I can find out.
This is going to be the jerk.
Tools.
No, this isn't the jerk. This is just one of these jerks.
Oh, this is Migi Nero. It's a black Migi.
So, like, if your timing on the coding is bad, then you can actually get a lower level version of the spell out faster than you could have gotten a higher level version by just mashing it. So I wonder if, like, I should have done the lower level weapon locking spell just because I could get it out faster.
So the emo part in Jagaimo is kind of potato, but it's like tuber. Yeah, that's probably a better definition. The Jaga, I don't actually know. It might be a borrowed word, but if it was borrowed so long ago that they use hiragana.
I'm not gonna go get myself killed. They do have lots of tubers in Japan, says Nettie. Ow. Well, whatever is going on with this level, we're not going to figure it out today. So what I'm going to do is figure out if there's a quick way for me to escape, to which I believe the answer is no.
So I looked up etymology of, and then in hiragana, jagaimo, and the AI overview is all in Japanese, but when I translated it says the origin of the word potato is said to have come from Jakarta on the island of Java, where the Dutch used to trade, and the word, so
of course
it might be a Dutch word,
yeah,
but it's old enough, obviously, to be written in hiragana.
I'm fairly surprised that the Dutch word, well, I guess that doesn't actually tell us what the Dutch word for potato is, but I would be surprised if it's not either something related to potato or something that just means ground apple.
Ard apple, yeah. I don't, it might be from the Dutch trade with in Jakarta in Indonesia. Oh, no, Jagai. Oh, I see what they're saying. The Jaga is actually from Jakarta. So it's saying Jakarta tuber.
So it's
because
right,
of the Dutch,
in the same way as turkey bird.
Yep.
Okay, I was really hoping that since I came in on level 7, it would just let me skip. Like once I left level 7, it would let me back out. No, of course not. No, that would be too easy.
No, I obviously not. No, they want you to spend those image points.
Yeah, the fun
all
Wii,
350 of them.
You wouldn't get the ennui half of this fun Wii if you didn't have to walk out. So we're going to spend the rest of this stream and probably even go
walking
over
out,
slightly, walking out. And this might be the first. Yeah, this is the first time that I'm walking out without being able to just retrace my steps. So we're going to see how my spatial memory is without the mini-map reminding me in the opposite direction.
Google says you should be able to jump to 1 and it'll skip 2 to 6.
You can only jump to floors you visited, though. So you should be able to jump to 1 and it'll skip 2 to 6. Wait.
So when you spend the 50 image points, you get an option to jump?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, no, never mind. Look, that's 250.
Oh, that's 250.
No,
okay.
Yeah.
It's not... oh, yeah, that is still... Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's not...
So you don't have to do it one at a time, but you do still have to spend the IP.
Yeah. We knew about the jump mechanic. I didn't realize that you could do it in one...
All at once,
Yeah, but it's not worth 250 yips for that. Or maybe it is worth 250 yips. I don't fucking know. Stop clicking wrong buttons. I wouldn't have gotten that tiny amount of ip. There's actually one equipment slot you can fill out if you jump sometimes. What?
You can only fill out if you jump sometimes.
You can only fill out if you jump sometimes.
Is it a jump equipment slot?
There's a bangle. There's a bangle that I haven't seen yet. Was it bangle?
Yeah.
Am I misremembering? Yeah, there was an equipment slot that I haven't found anything in. But also, like, the first bracelets we found was last stream, so I just assumed I hadn't found any yet.
I don't think Yaweasel's never going to jump. I think when Yaweasel suspects the IP isn't, that it's less important than the jump.
Mantle, that's what it was called. So you have to jump to ever get a mantle. I mean, that technically that was spoilers, Boogle, and I'm usually anti-spoiler, but I guess in this case, like, given that I literally would never find it otherwise, it's not like the game hints you in any way ever. Look at how I just got the maximum level, got an 11 while I was talking at the same time as I was doing the coding.
I mean, I don't even know why you're not just using your bow on these guys.
That's fair. That would even be faster. I guess, yeah.
Exactly.
So, like, as I'm walking in, which I guess is no longer as big of a problem, but as you're walking in, you certainly don't want to. But as walking out, like, what else am I going to do? Ooh.
Exactly. And you're not even going to, like you said, you're not even going to be walking in that much, so. It's a blue ninja. Oh, it's Nisoji, sorry. I said ninja before. It's actually Nisoji.
It's a blue tree ninja.
It's annoying because So and N in katakana are the exact same character, except the dash on the left is facing slightly differently in direction.
I'm trying to think of, like, the closest to that can come up in English.
Yeah.
I guess, like, particularly in cursive, R, M, and N can be very ambiguous with each other.
Gotsu. Black Gotsu.
Gantsu. The bow is great.
Yes.
I mean, the bow is great paired with this speed ring that I got as a bonus just because. I just, you know, why not?
Just double your speed. Why not? I mean, it's not actually doubling, but
I mean that's like a plus 30. And I did, like, I forgot what the scaling was of that, so I thought, like, oh, that's good, but it's not amazing. But plus 30, like, it's rare for a game, like, for any game to give you something that powerful ever. That's just, like, ever.
Maybe it wouldn't be as powerful if you didn't also have the bow, but the fact that the bow scales with your speed.
But anybody could have the bow, because...
Well, at this point, but before this point, they couldn't. And then you have to recognize the synergy potential.
It's probably not even a unique ring since not even the fly ring was. Good point, Nettie. Yeah, I assumed because we found the fly ring. What if you get a second
one?
In oh my god! What if that was just? What
if you get 10 rings, 10 speed rings, and get your speed up to 303? And just do 333 to 666 damage to every enemy.
And even the enemies that are, like, strong against bow attacks, it's who cares? Not anymore, you're not. Come on. You know, I could really use not every enemy dropping something because it's just extra time.
Since you don't get to keep these items.
I mean, they've all been dropping, like, mercury, which is... Oh my god, it's under drinks! This game encourages you to drink mercury!
This is a drug trip game, so...
You won't get a drug trip by drinking mercury,
no,
just
you'll
heavy
just
metal
die,
poisoning!
But you'll probably have a weird feeling in the meantime.
Heavy metal poisoning is the ultimate drug trip.
Yes. So, I'm sure there's some definition of drug by which drinking mercury could qualify.
I don't think I've ever tried to use my guzzling mercury on this screen. Well, it does that. Bye. I think that was actually magma I guzzled rather than mercury. Mercury is used for medical purposes. It was used for medical purposes at one point, i.e. as a drug, says Nettie. So I think that, I'm trying to remember if mercury... So, like, I think bismuth actually does have medical applications, but it's like...
Yeah. Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, wait. What am I... Dang it. There's a heavy metal that, like, accidentally does do something. I'm just gonna drink all my extra crap since I'm here. And then...
Lead tastes sweet.
Anyway, don't drink mercury, kids. In spite of the fact that this game literally encourages you to drink mercury, don't. I think this is just going to be one of the recovery rings.
The healing rings? Yeah.
Yes? I think this is what...
Yeah, wait, relaxation or something.
Relax ring. Yeah. Relax is the healing ring. Yep. Just in case 4 wasn't enough, I now have 5.
Mm-hmm. You only have 3 equipped anyway, so...
Yeah. I mean, so I did not anticipate that the thing with the rings is not that you won't, the ring that you want is rare. It's that your fingers are rare. You only have 10 of them to work with.
Yes.
Tech up 1, speed up 1.
So your base speed is now 34.
Oh, yeah, we got 3 dream credits.
So good.
Gotta go fast. I don't know why that was.
I mean, that popped into my head too, so.
Gotta drink mercury fast.
And you have now 70 speed as your post-bonus speed.
You are goddamned right. Look at this. 17, 21, 35, 70.
And the only other one that even has a bonus is power.
One of these things is not like the other. Okay. Very successful delve this time. We killed white people and got a bunch more quasi-philosophical nonsense spit in our face. Yep. Stream over.
And then you said no to somebody, and they gave you more weapon points.
Yeah, and they were like, but thou must. I was a little bit surprised that it didn't, force me to actually say yes. It was just like, no, well, you're gonna anyway. What?
Yeah.
Okay, stream over, bye.